Welcome back to our discussion of purchase orders. The final step in the purchase order process is actually invoicing the order. Often there is a time lag between receiving the goods and receiving the invoice. The first two steps may be done by your inventory team. The last step is typically done by someone in your office, possibly your accounts payable department. Invoice purchase orders. Enter in the PO number. Or, as in the other systems, you may press F4 to pop your search options. Remember, we only received 3 of the 5 units ordered. Depending on your vendor, you may have one invoice for all 3 units, or you may have 3 individual invoices. We will be submitting the payment to our floor plan vendor, so the first thing we need to do is press Alt-C or use the mouse to select Change AP Vendor. We will enter in the code for our vendor, who is our financing agent for inventory. At this point, we can accept the cost information from our purchase order if it is correct, or we can make adjustments to the record. Mouse-click the first row you wish to invoice. If you have a list of serial numbers, you would select those that you are actually invoicing. Highlight the line, and then press the spacebar or use the mouse to select it. Select the next one in the same fashion. If you need to adjust the cost information, press Edit. Our information is correct, so we will just continue. Press F2 or use the mouse to save. Move on to the next line. Highlight, select the serial number, edit if necessary, press F2 to save. Once you have selected all of the PO lines to invoice, press F2 or use the mouse to select the Save button. Now you will add all of the details for the invoice. Select either Invoice or COD. We have an invoice that we want to process through our accounts payable system, so we will select Invoice. Enter the invoice number, the document date, select your terms, adjust your due date or your terms amount if necessary, add your freight. We had free freight this time, so we will leave that 0. You also have the option of adding additional charges or miscellaneous discounts. These might include buy group fees, damage allowances, volume rebates, anything your vendor may include as an add-on to your invoice. After you have added the additional charges, your grand total should equal the amount of your invoice. If it does not, you will want to review the unit costs that you placed on the serial numbers, the amount you recognized as freight, or the amounts that you have included as additional charges. Once you are balanced, then press F2 or use the mouse to select Save. This final save posts to your journals and accounts payable system. If it was a COD, then there is an additional post for the cash disbursement. This has been a very quick overview of purchase orders. We would like the opportunity to show you how to quickly receive and invoice a full purchase order, how to close a purchase order when the vendor notifies you that some items are no longer available, and much more. Please give us a call so that we can schedule a more complete demonstration for you. Thank you.
The Discovery System. The power is in the links.